Morning, folks. What a day it was yesterday. Probably, I don't know, one of the top couple days in the van I've ever had in my life. I mean, not that I've been in the van my entire life, but for the almost 2 years that I've been constantly living in it. What a day. Might be asking, what was it? Did you almost roll it over again, like in Kentucky? Did you get stuck? Are you down in Florida, getting whacked by a hurricane? See a tornado? Nope. No alligators? Instead, I cooked last night. It's not that monumental, right? I did not have to use a fire extinguisher, so that's good. Although I did have it at the ready, just in case. I don't think I could have put... I just got suds in my face. I got an air fryer! It's almost in my eye. Dude, I got a freaking air fryer. And it works well. And I haven't even fixed my battery charger yet. It was so good, I took out the fine china to have dinner. Like, I took this out. I ate on that. That is like, that's monumental in itself. I don't ever take out dishes to eat. I literally just hover over the sink or eat out of the pan that was cooked in. Like, it's so monumental that the sticker's still on it, and it's not even, like, waterlogged from being washed that many times. That's how you know I never use it. Dude, so this 75 hard thing, you gotta follow a diet. Like I said, I'm trying to figure out my numbers. I have been tracking everything. By numbers, I mean like macronutrients, your core groups, your fats, proteins, and carbs. They're just big three numbers that when you track, you can not fudge with them, but you can then alter them, to get different outcomes. So I'm tracking them because I have no idea what I had been eating, what I have been eating. Usually need about like a solid 2 weeks of tracking to get a baseline of like what you're at. Now it's kind of skewed because I'm not eating what I was eating. I'm eating now what I can eat essentially, but I'm just kind of guessing on my portions. And I'm not going extravagant with it, like, oh, I can eat as much as I want. Like, no, it's within reason, but I'm just kind of like, all right, lunch is X ounces of, chicken or ground turkey or whatever. X ounces or X grams of rice, salad, blah, blah, blah. 1-2 pieces of fruit a day, like whatever. Eggs. Like, I'm just figuring out, number one, how much I feel good eating, right? So like what feels like enough, and I'm not overindulging, so that way after 2 weeks I can have a good number, like as far as my macronutrients go, that I'm not starving myself and I'm not overeating. and then I can tweak it from there. Because I haven't actually, like, quote unquote dieted or ate clean or whatever, or did flexible dieting. That's what that's called, flexible dieting. So if you get a number, you know, oh, I'm allowed 30 grams of fat, 60 grams of carbs, and 80 protein a day. That's way low, but it's a little high for fat. But that then means you can make your own meal plan. You're not restricted to, oh, I can only have chicken, rice, and broccoli. You can substitute stuff out and be like, oh, it's Friday, I want beef, like that's what I'm gonna have, but I can only have, you know, 4 ounces of it because there's so much fat in it, and then I'm gonna make up the other stuff with, you know, some type of white fish that has no fat. Whatever. Anyways, air fryer, guys, air fryer. Holy smokes. What have I been doing my entire life besides not having an air fryer? Until now. It is absolutely insane. Number one, how fast this thing cooks. Number two, the cleanup. Clean. No smoke, which is huge in the van. That is like game changer. Now, I didn't cook anything crazy. I mean, I cooked chicken and I cooked broccoli. So there's nothing that wasn't anything like super greasy or anything. So I don't know if it'll get smoky in here. I don't know. Anyways, guys, this air fryer. And I was very surprised at the toll it took on my battery bank. So it's not sustainable. I can't be just air frying for like 2 hours a day. But for the, what, 14 minutes I used it, like that it was on high, like it was on 400 degrees, frickin' rocking and rolling. For 14 minutes, it took about 25% of my battery bank. Not bad. So realistically, I could do something in there that would take 30 minutes and take 50% of my battery bank. But I'm assuming that 30-minute thing, that's going to be a big freaking thing. Like, I'm talking like I put a roast in there or something. It is slightly inconvenient that the tub / tray / whatever you want to call it, it's pretty small. So it's small for like what I'm going to be using it for, but it is what it is. It takes up a ton of space on the counter. I'll show you here in a second. Like a ton of space. But it is what it is. It's going to make my life so much easier. And like Dr. Melissa brought up a good point. She's like, when's the last time you had like crunchy food in that van? Like ever. Answer that, almost never. Electric kettle for size. It's kind of big. But it's got rubber feet. So I'm thinking this sucker just lives on the counter. We're going to give it a test drive to work today. We're going to find out real quick if it's going to survive on the counter or not. I'm going to bring it away from the edge, like it's going to be up by the window. But I still have my receipt. I need to take a picture of it because I bought the old protection plan for $7, so that when it falls off the counter from me driving, I will claim it and say that something happened. I don't know what I can exactly claim. Dude, do you have to like be all up on my business? Pilot. Silly goose. What a freaking day. That was absolutely insane. And I mean, the crazy part is, like, just the time. Like, if, like, I hashed it out, I think I could do my two piece chicken breasts in there. They're, like, thin. I always cut them in half. 5 minutes. Now, I did 8 this time because I was skeptical. I was nervous. But, I gotta do some more tonight. So that is a thing, is like, because that basket's so small, I can't really can't exactly meal prep out of it. So that's, that's kind of crappy. No, it's not crappy. Like, it just takes time and multiple iterations of running it, which then takes a toll on the battery. So we'll see how it works out. But at a minimum, it's going to be great for dinner because it's quick, which right now I'm very time conscious. Because for some reason, things seem to be taking me a long time to do. And just the fact that, okay, well, I'm grocery shopping every couple days because I don't have that much food storage in the fridge. And like, I'm just getting going as far as like back to following like a meal plan / diet. So I don't have everything on lock as far as what I like to buy, like, oh, this big container of this will last me a week. Like, I don't have it all figured out yet. So it's a lot of running around. Oh. And something that maybe a lot of people don't think about with van life is your time spent driving. So like, when you get home from work at a house or an apartment or whatever, like, you're home, right? So you have everything there that you need. You want to do laundry. Sometimes / for the most part, it's right there with you, especially in a house. An apartment, not so much. Not every apartment has laundry in it. Some of them have them in the facility, so you don't actually have to go anywhere. So that's not bad. But some you do gotta, travel out and go to do your laundry elsewhere. But shower and bathroom, right there. You're not driving anywhere to go do that. Grocery shopping, sometimes gets delivered right to your door. What else? Yeah, I don't know. I think it's honestly just kind of like the driving to do the bathroom thing or shower, like going to bed. Well, once you're home from work, like, you're where your bed is. Now, granted, like, so am I, but I can't always shower where I'm parked, right? Like, that would not be good to be showering at a public park. Not a good idea. Quick way to get on, like, the pedophile list. Fuck those people. Not trying to be on that list. What else? Yeah, so sometimes I can't park or I can't do things where I'm currently at, even though it would be convenient. Like, bathroom, yeah, no big deal. Like, I have the space toilet, I can do it. No big deal for the most part. But yeah, it's just like the other little things. Like, I can't sleep here because I can't sleep here. I don't really know what to tell you. I gotta go to my other spot to park and sleep. Okay, so now you're driving, right? Oh, I want to go work out. Okay, well, you're driving. It just, time spent driving. That is I want to say, I mean, it's a time sucker. It's not a killer. Like, it's not the end of the world. Could probably be more efficient with it. Or just care less and actually just, you know, sleep spots I probably shouldn't sleep. But I'm also not trying to be a drain on society. And I'm not trying to, like, ruin van life for other people. Not that I really care about other people all that much. But I also just don't want a bad stigma to be brought to stuff because that's how you end up getting signs up in parks that are like, oh, no overnight parking, blah, blah. Like, I don't want to be that guy that causes a good spot to get ruined due to me not wanting to drive to go park somewhere else. That is that. What else do I have to say? I don't think anything. Air fryer. Unfreaking real. Unreal. It draws 115 amps, I think, when it's running. So there's some serious power getting taken out of the batteries. But knock on wood, I mean, everything went just fine. Didn't need the extinguisher to put any fires out. That means I'm pretty much an electrician. I mean, I don't know about you, but that's what that tells me. Because there is, like, you gotta be careful with that shit, man. Like electricity. You undersize wires. That's a bad day. Bad day. Whoa, I almost dropped that. The one thing I'm not a huge fan of is how this... Yeah. How the... Whoop. How the basket goes in. It seems to be hit and miss on whether or not it likes to go in the first try or not. Yeah, see? This right-hand side keeps getting caught, but I can't... Oh. I just need to not be a pansy and push it a little harder. Okay. Look at this, though. Like, digital display. Whew. For Hondo. We're not actually cooking. Not wasting battery like that. The other thing, in the winter, this thing's pretty much like a heater. So there's a little vent. It's blasting out heat. And I cooked right here. Like, right here is where I cooked. And my thermostat read like 87 degrees. Anybody want some Cheez-Its or some potato chips that are not open, you let me know. I will send them to you, maybe before they expire, because I can't eat these. Yeah. Mom? I'm not eating these yet. Terrible time to get these put on me. Oh, might have to give them back. Might expire January 1st, 2023. Technically, the program will be over by then, so I could probably have dessert. But we'll see. We'll see when that time comes. All right, folks, you have a good day.